far it's been great. Completely different season, completely different team. We got a good mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen, and I think the underclassmen with kind of who we have are going to be able to step right in and, compete for, those regional spots that are up for grabs.
Yeah, I think the chemistry is really good. Obviously, we got a good mix of younger and older guys. I think the biggest thing is just leading by example, taking it day by day, just not trying to take it all at once, but just get a little bit better every single day. I'd say the biggest thing is just working off the base that we built up, just starting to ramp it up a little more, try to get some more speed work down in the legs. We kind of focusing, getting into Augie Twilight.
Coming to the Augie Twilight, we'll see where we are. It's kind of, again, it's a good rust buster for us to see where we are, where we need to kind of sharpen up stuff. And this year it'll be good for us. We have one less meet, so we'll have more rest and recovery in there before we get to that conference meet, regional meet.
I think it's the perfect one to start off with. It's just super hype, lots of good competition. Obviously, you got all the glow sticks, music. It's just a really good environment. It's a fun way to kick off the season.
The last few years have kind of been a roller coaster between just getting into things freshman year and then building that capacity to run faster the last few years. And being in my senior year, I'm finally able to tie everything together and draw it to a close, I suppose. In high school, I was always more of a longer distance guy, so transitioning to the 8K, it was kind of fun for me. It's a longer race. It's a lot more preparation going into each race compared to the shorter distances. But for the incoming freshmen, I just want to advise them that you got to be smart. You can't just go out there and take it out for the first mile because it's a long race. You got to be patient, but you got to figure things out as it goes, and it may take a while to do that.
And there is a learning experience. Different race strategies. Sometimes the freshmen like to take a 8K out or lead that first mile, and they learn real quick that's not the way to go. So more than not, for the underclassmen, it's trial and error, learning how they run best. How do they run 8K as compared to how, say, Adam would run his 8K. So the training age goes a long ways, and usually takes a year to get acclimated to going up an extra 3K compared to high school, but they figure it out quick enough, and I think this year's group will figure it out a lot quicker than previous years.
We got a mix of young guys and old guys. We got a lot of people graduating, but we got a lot of people that have just got into college, and I think we got a lot more potential than we've had before, and I'm looking forward to it.
This year, kind of the expectations for cross country is better what we did last year, which was 4th place. So I think realistically this year we can be a top 3 team. But I think we realized 2 years ago when we took 2nd, we got to put in the work still. We kind of got complacent last year thinking it would come to us. So this year we know we got to put in the work. We got to show up the day of and hopefully bring home a title. We're going to have different groups running together, kind of, challenging other groups, and we know if a guy is falling off, we need to get up there and cover them. So if we ever have one guy that goes down or backs up, we're going to have that next guy that's going to be able to step right up into that pack.
Obviously, anyone would love to make the national meet, so that'd be super cool. But I think the biggest team goals is just try to stay in that top group within the conference, stay in that top 2, 3, and just kind of take it as it comes, roll with it, and just try to stay, again, on top of that conference level. Going to regionals, I think we could really surprise some people. We got a good group.